Hey friends, Thad Sturgeon here, sitting on the stage here at Lincoln High School Auditorium. It's a huge week here at Ellwood City because it's musical week, and Mr. Rick Hudson is here with me right now, the director of the musical this year, and thanks for taking a couple minutes of your time to tell a little bit about the musical and some of your background and what we are expecting, the excitement that is in this school this week as we prepare for Schoolhouse Rock Live. That'll be here Friday, Saturday, and Sunday afternoon. Rick, thank you for your time.
You bet. Thank you.
And Ellwood City graduate?
Yes, 1975.
1975. And you've been involved with the musical program throughout the years. We had talked off camera.
Yes.
You did some directing back in the mid-2000s.
I did. Directed Wizard of Oz and Singing in the Rain back in the mid-2000s here. And my kids all went through the program. They're all over the walls back there in the corner. So.
That's great. You were not in any musicals in high school?
No, sir. No, I was very shy.
And what got you started? What was the turning point that made you fall in love with the theater?
24 years old. I saw my first professional theatrical production in Pittsburgh, and I sat there in tears. I said, "What is this? I have to find a way to get involved in it." And it started at the Red Barn Theater back in the late 80s, early 90s, I think, whatever that was. And then and my kids said, "Hey, we like what Dad's doing. We're going to do that too." And so we all.
Well, you can't leave me hanging. What was the musical?
A bunch of theater people. It was a review. It actually was Bob Fosse. He was a choreographer.
Yep. Very well known.
Yep, and it was called Dancing, and it was just a bunch of Broadway numbers that Fosse had choreographed, and some of them were just, man, profoundly moving. It was a great experience.
Well, that one moment then shaped you to where you are today.
I can still tell you about that like it was yesterday.
That's great. As I always ask directors, I'm intrigued, what made you decide to do Schoolhouse Rock Live?
Yeah, it was simply a matter of, we did something very unusual here. We had auditions before we knew what show we were doing.
Okay.
I wanted to know what kind of talent we had to work with. I didn't want to take anybody else's word for it. I thought, I'm just going to start fresh and get to know who these kids are and what they have to offer. So basically, we had auditions, and then I went looking for a show that matched the group of people that we have. And boy, if you come out to see it, and I hope you do, they match up pretty well. So there's 6 lead characters, if you will, in this show, and these 6 people have filled these roles beautifully. So it worked out pretty well.
That's fantastic. You said you're retired.
Yes.
As we talked here beforehand, what brought you back to the time commitment? I don't think anybody understands the time commitment. As a performer, as a director, as props, all these people, the time commitment that it takes. What brought you back?
There was a hole in the program, and I said, well, somebody has to fill that up. And the experience I had here, Cindy and Felicia and Laura and Mary, I mean, great memories, great human beings, and somebody needed to carry this on, this legacy they have, and like I said, it was probably the involvement of my kids and my personal involvement in the various shows, and there was a need, and I thought, well, I love theater, and we want to keep this thing going, so here I am.
Well, we just met here a half hour ago, and your love for doing this is, I can see it, I can feel it, and we've interviewed the kids, some of the seniors, the 2 seniors in the program, and I know how excited they are to this weekend coming up for the program. As you, what's been maybe before the performance or performance week, one of the rewarding parts of this particular program that you've been working on for long and hard now for a couple months?
Yeah, I think the best thing has been meeting so many new people.
Yeah.
Right? I literally didn't even know anyone at the school. When I interviewed for the job, I didn't know John Sovich when I was here before, and that was the first person I met, and now it's been an avalanche of people that I have made a lot of new friends, and it's really been a good experience that way. So, and that means off stage, a lot of the parents, fantastic. Some guys that are helping with the set don't even have kids in the program, and they're out here working. A great little community of people who share a passion for this program, the theater, for music, and all of that. So that's probably been the best part in getting to know some of the kids, and of course they are the tremendous group of young people. They're doing things here that are unprecedented. if you give me a second, the director is always backstage in a high school music production. The director's the only person that knows what's going on, soup to nuts. I am going to be out here, I'm pretty sure. These kids have managed their affairs like professionals. They're the most awesome group of young adults I've ever been around, and they are truly remarkable. Yeah, they're going to be listed as stage managers, every one of them, in the program, because this is a prop-heavy show, and we were looking for a stage manager, and finally a couple weeks ago I said, hadn't found one yet. I'm not going to introduce somebody new. They've been working on this thing.
Yeah.
They know what they're doing. They know where everything is. They know what they need. Why should I put somebody back there to gum up the works? And so they're just remarkable. The cast is remarkable.
Oh, that's fantastic to hear. I get to know a lot of the kids, and they are just I shouldn't call them kids, young men and women, because they carry themselves that way. Rick, thank you for your time.
Thank you.
And best of luck this week, folks. Like and share this, because we want to get it out there to promote all the hard work that Rick and the 18 cast members, the parents, we're just seeing a small portion of the set behind us for this Friday, Saturday, and Sunday. Friday night shows and Saturday start at 7:30. Sunday matinee, 2 o'clock. Get tickets online. We'll have all those links posted. And of course, as always, you can get tickets at the door coming on in to watch this show. So folks, get ready to come on out and support this, share this, tell your friends and neighbors what we got going on here at the high school this weekend. Thanks again, Rick.
Thank you.
Good luck.
Appreciate it. Yep, thank you.